Champions League draw in full. Fixtures and all you need to know. The 2024-25 UEFA Champions League round of 16, quarter-final and semi-final draw took place on the 21st of February at the House of European Football in Nyon, Switzerland. The 8 winners of the two-legged knockout phase playoffs joined the top 8 sides from the league phase in the round of 16 draw. The league phase top 8 were seeded for the round of 16 draw. The clubs were paired based on their positions at the end of the league phase to form 4 seeded pairs, clubs in positions 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The clubs in each seeded pair were drawn into one of 2 positions in the round of 16 against the relevant winner of the knockout phase playoffs, whose position was determined by the knockout phase playoff draw. 4 bowls were prepared for the draw, with the balls containing the names of each pair of seeded teams placed in the corresponding marked bowls according to the league rankings. The draw allocated the side of the bracket for all the seeded teams, starting with the teams ranked 7/8 and finishing with the teams 1/2. 1 ball was taken from the bowl containing the 2 relevant ranked teams, i.e. the teams ranked 7 and 8, and opened to display the team. The first team drawn from this bowl was placed in their reserved spot on the silver side of the bracket. The other seeded team of the pairing was then drawn and displayed, and allocated to the corresponding reserved spot on the blue side of the bracket. The same procedure was carried out with the remaining seeded teams. The draw was made to determine the order of the matches, i.e. which team will host the first leg and which team the return leg, as all the potential opponents were known until the final. Liverpool will face Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League last 16, while Arsenal take on PSV, as paths to European glory are put in place. With the knockout phase playoffs being completed, as the likes of Manchester City and AC Milan fell at the hurdle, routes to the final have been drawn up for those still in contention for continental glory in 2024-25. That pack includes a number of heavyweight outfits. Champions League knockout stage draw in full. Last 16. Club Brugge vs Aston Villa. Borussia Dortmund vs Lille. Real Madrid vs Atletico Madrid. Bayern Munich vs Bayer Leverkusen. PSV vs Arsenal. Feyenoord vs Inter. PSG vs Liverpool. Benfica vs Barcelona. The bigger picture. Liverpool claimed first place in the league stage, while also topping the Premier League table at present, but face a tough test against PSG while chasing down a 7th European Cup. The Reds' domestic rivals, Arsenal, must overcome PSV in order to keep themselves in the hunt for major silverware. Defending champions Real Madrid, after seeing a Kylian Mbappe hat-trick down Manchester City, will lock horns with cross-city neighbours Atletico, while Barcelona are readying themselves for a clash with Portuguese foes Benfica. Club Brugge have made history by becoming the first Belgian side to win a Champions League knockout game, having overcome Atalanta, and their reward is a meeting with Aston Villa, who they met in the league stage. Bayern Munich face familiar opposition in the form of Bundesliga title rivals Bayer Leverkusen, and the other German side still in the mix, Borussia Dortmund, tackle Lille. Inter are the only Serie A representatives in the last 16, with the Nerazzurri lining up against the Feyenoord side that dashed AC Milan's dreams in the playoffs. The first legs of the last 16 encounters in elite European competition will take place on March 4 and 5, with return dates being held a week later. The 2025 Champions League final is set to be hosted by the Allianz Arena in Munich on May 31. Stay tuned for more football updates as it comes. Thank you.